Hello and welcome back to my workshop. If this is your first time here, please hit the like and share this video out, hit the subscribe and the notification bells. In this video what we're going to be doing is opening this bench grinder up. Fixed this in a previous video, got it running, but it does have a little bit of an electric tingling on here when you have it running. I've checked, and my Meddings pillar drill and my Atlas 10 lathe don't have the same problem. The Myford does, but not as bad. So what I think is that there's some damp in the core, so I'm just going to take this apart now, including taking this foot off, and sit this core out to dry somewhere. Because obviously it's mostly sealed, but I think it also got some water in it when it was in the scrapyard. Let's just quickly whip all these off so I can also pull the capacitor out, because I don't expect it'll like being sat on a radiator. And the other thing I can do is I can tidy up the shafts, because I'm going to be making an adapter plate. I've got a carbide disc in there, a silicon carbide disc, but I also have a thin diamond wheel. Now that's on a reasonably stiff backing, but it's going to need a better backing to use on a bench grinder, so I've got a plate of aluminium to feckle a bit in the lathe. Right, that was stuck to the disc, and that tends to not want to come off because there's a little shoulder down there. So it was stuck to the disc, and that was what was holding it on. Right. There's been in water there. Copper mallet. So that's the left hand end. Water damage in there. So what we're going to do, oh that's nice, I like that. Dry that out. and then I might spin that up, work out how I'm going to clean these up. Right, I shall be back. Right, I've got this set up between centres. We're just going to run it up, find a fine bit of emery, and just take that rust off. That'll do. Right. Put that down. Doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be a lot better than it was. Okay. That's undoing. Flip it round. Back on the cleaner end. Right, it's not perfect, but it will do. And there we are. Clean that up enough so I can now make a plate to go on one end. Let me just check the size of the plate. Compare it to the size of that. So clearly that is not going to mount on there, so I'm going to need to break out the bigger lathe. Right, once it's dried out I shall put it back together. I shall take the measurements from this and I'll be back. Oh right, so got it apart, had that drying, so what we're now going to do is put it back together again. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that. I'm just going to go and put a little bit of 3-in-1 in these bearing cups to aid the bearings going back in. These are die cast aluminium. That's that thing I'm fairly certain of. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw that end on, put that in and give it a tap. assume I've got it in the right place, which I haven't. Just start the screw off first. Right, let's stick the capacitor back in, see how it fires up. And that was it. So that no longer gives a spark a tingly feeling, so all it needed was drying out. I basically took the end caps off and put the main body somewhere warm for quite a long while. So that's that. The next video on this grinder will be me making a plate to carry a diamond disc on this and putting a carbide wheel on this end. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well so you can actually get a notification of when I put out a new video.